Today, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Danielle Patterson Winningham, former JP Morgan Chase Vice President, Master Life and Master Business Coach. And today we're going to be talking about, is your lack of creativity? Thank you for coming back here on point. Hey, baby Daisy, mommy loves you. Is your lack of creativity costing you cash? Hey, Nona, how are you? Hey, Lynette, how are you? So thank you guys for coming on in. And we're just going to have a real conversation. Hey, The Spinner. Hey, Judith Desserts. How are you this morning? Hey, Mimi, welcome back, sis. Hey, D.A. Wilkins, welcome back. Hey, Hugs. We're just going to have a real conversation because I'm not in like a super hurry today. Hey, Falash today. That's my girl. Thanks for coming back. Houston is recovering. It's going to be a long process. Thank you for bringing that up. I'm actually doing a fundraiser on Friday. And I didn't want to just ask people for money. Hey, Purpose for Destiny. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hey, Cecilia. Welcome back, love. I'm actually doing a fundraiser. I didn't want to just ask people for money. So I wanted to offer my services in exchange. And I'm going to be doing a fundraiser on how to create a 7-figure sales funnel. And so any amount that you donate is great. We're asking for a minimum donation of $25. If you go to bit.ly/7figure money, bit.ly/7figure money, you'll get the details. And we're going to make sure that that money goes directly to the people that were impacted by Hurricane Harvey and possibly even Hurricane Irma. We're still waiting to see what comes out of Florida. So thank you guys for the hearts. Thank you for sharing the video. Thank you so much. If you haven't shared, please share. But we're going to talk today about how your lack of creativity is costing you cash. I just saw someone, and again, if you haven't shared the video, please share, who was offering a 2-hour life coaching session for $19. A 2-hour life coaching session for $19. Hey, Powerhouse Cassandra. And I said, wow, is that really, hey, Lord, we need to get with you this week. Is that really the best that you could do? All money is not good money. Hey, as by combo. But yep, a 2-hour session. You could literally go to In-N-Out Burgers and make more money than that in 2 hours. I realize we want to help people, but sometimes it's to our own detriment when we don't know how. Hey, Dr. Wakandia, Terry, even if she's a beginner, let's talk about that. There are beginners out there right now charging premium prices. I remember there was a lady who started about when I started. She came out of nowhere charging premium prices. Even if you're a beginner, even if you're brand new, do you know what an uphill battle it is to get your prices from $19 up to a decent paying rate? And I'm telling you this, when you do things like that, you not only wreck the economy for yourself, you wreck the economy for everybody else. Why would you even set the expectation that someone could go somewhere and get qualified life coaching 2 hours for $19? Even if she is new, listen to me. You've got to understand your value. So when I came out of corporate America, even though I was new to coaching, I wasn't new to solving people's problems. As a leader in corporate America, I solve problems all day, every day. Life problems, business problems. Even a beginner can charge $25 an hour. Exactly. And when I started, I charged $99 an hour. You've got to understand your value. What happens then is it just keeps going. It's a snowball effect. Because when you undercharge, right? Karen, I don't know what you're saying. Speak well. Even if you undercharge, what happens is you're not able to pay for the products and services that you need to expand your business. But see, Ken, here's the difference. Ken said, well, that's what Fiverr did for graphics industry. Now everybody is expecting graphics for $5. What Fiverr did was Fiverr went overseas and contracted individuals primarily who, in their world, $5 is more like $50. Fiverr didn't do anything differently than these corporations are doing. These corporations are taking these customer service jobs, and these corporations are going overseas, and what they would normally pay $25,000 and $30,000 for, they're paying people $5,000, $3,000 and $5,000. So all Fiverr did was take an opportunity area. See, that's what you've got to do. That's what creativity comes in. That's right on time. Absolutely, Rhonda. And I try to teach other people, if you hang out with me long enough, not only do I know my worth, but I'll fool around and teach you yours. Now, that's exactly what I'm talking about, though, is creativity. Now, can we get on the calculator? Really, DePaul? I don't see no missed calls from you. Can we get on the calculator? So she's charging $19 for a private 2-hour session with her. Can we get on the calculator? Somebody say yes. And if you haven't shared the video, share the video. If she were to say creatively, instead of me doing a private session, and this is something I'm about to teach you in my upcoming class, let me do a group session. Okay, love. Let me do a group session at $19. Let me get 25 people in the group, and I'm going to do that group session for 2 hours. If she just gets 20 people in a group session for $19, she's going to make $380. Get on your calculator, people. Be about your business. Stop being broke in business. Stop it. If she just brings together a group of people to meet for 2 hours, don't even have to be a lot of them, 20 of them, and charge them $19. Just that quick, she made $400. But see, LaShonda, that's why you need a coach. See, these are the things I teach my people in class. Some of you will take it and run off with it, and you'll try to execute it, but it won't work because you don't know the rest of the story. There's a process for creating a group, for marketing a group, for getting people to say yes. There's a whole process. And for getting people to say yes to even more than $19. Which is why you must invest in coaching if you want to move to the next level. A lot of you would rather lower your prices or just not make any money at all as opposed to hiring a coach, and I don't get it. If you didn't learn to speak by yourself, you didn't learn to walk by yourself, you didn't learn to read by yourself or drive a car by yourself, what would make you think that you would learn to run a profitable business by yourself? It just doesn't make sense. Hey, Laura, it just doesn't make sense. And so when you see the numbers of people going out of business by the thousands, it's because they don't have the creativity to keep their prices at a level that will sustain them. And they won't hire someone to teach them creativity. As a society, we beats creativity out of people. You know, in your elementary years, you may have been allowed a little creativity, but the more and more you stay in school, the more they beat creativity out of you. No one, stay in line, follow the line, eat what everybody else eats, sing when everybody else sings. You know, do everything. Inbox me, Sharita. Do everything the same as everybody else. But in the business world, hey, Destined for Greatness, in the business world, that following everybody else, it costs you money. In the business world, it is the innovators. It is the pioneers. It is the ones who are first to the table, that do something differently, that make the money. In the business world, nobody wants a cookie cutter. In the business world, nobody wants the same thing that everybody else is doing. That's everybody else. That's everybody's fear. Well, how do I become a coach? How do I become a coach? And there are already so many coaches, but there are none like you. And that's when you have to let your creativity shine through. So you've got to, number one, be creative with your pricing structure. And the course that I have coming up is the live stream money funnel. And we're going to teach you how to create a sales funnel. Good morning, Victory Coach. A sales funnel, and creatively create the products that goes within that funnel, as well as teach you how to price your products so that you're not cheating yourself. All while teaching you how to market and get those products out on social media. It's an amazing class. I'm going to show you on Friday what a 7-figure sales funnel looks like. And that's right, Cassandra. Nobody can beat you at being you. So Friday, sign up. You know what? You know what amazed me? Hey, Angela, how are you doing, love? I have workshops all the time, and people sign up by the droves. And the minute that I said I'm having a fundraiser, people didn't sign up as much. I wondered, and I know people want to help. People are a conundrum. People are a puzzle, because I could have just did a GoFundMe and been like, y'all go out there to the GoFundMe and give Coach $25 to help these people in Houston. But I didn't want to do that. I think as a business owner, when you need a fundraiser, I think you need to give people something in exchange. If you need a fundraiser, I think you need to give people a copy of a book or a workbook. If you need to raise funds for something, I think that people should walk away with something that's going to impact their life. So for those of you who are interested, go to bit.ly/7figure money. I see too many people begging and not asking for something, not offering something in return, which I think is a, girl, he gone, Kiara. You ain't got to argue with a fool, because people from a distance can't tell who's who. So go out and register bit.ly/7figure money. Even if you can't attend live, you can get the replay. We're asking for donations, a minimum of $25. It's the number 7. Thank you for asking, Laura. Hey, Nikita, how are you? Thanks for sharing the video. If you haven't shared, share the video. But, girl, it's no need. He acting a fool on himself. bit.ly/7figure money, and spread the word. You know, I want to do something great for some of the people in Houston that's been impacted, possibly even some of the people in Florida, depending on how much we raise. But again, I think it's all of our parts to heal and help the world. I don't think it's any one individual's, while everybody is sitting back saying Kevin Hart should and what's her name? Jenny from the Block. J-Lo should, and Beyonce should, and Janet Jackson should. What about you? What about you? When's the last time you helped somebody? Yeah, I call folks out. People don't like that. They'll be like, let me get off this video. She trying to get me to donate money. Guys, the world is everybody's responsibility. All the children, all the women, all the men are all our responsibilities. Period. And I thought I would do something in exchange that'll shift your life. And one of the things we're going to be doing Friday, how many of you believe it's possible for you to earn $1 million? Say me. We had that conversation, Kiara. How many of you believe that it is possible for you to earn $1 million? Say me. That's how the conversation is going to start on Friday. I'm going to show you just how very close you are. Hey, Miss Yoshi, I'm going to show you just how very close you are to being able to earn $1 million. And then we're going to have the hard conversation of what are the obstacles that are standing in your way. And part of it is the understanding. Hey, Adon, the understanding. Exactly, Dr. Wakandia, which is why one of the reasons Friday is going to be impactful. And I'm going to show you guys how to stay on a course for earning that $1 million, because $1 million requires that you be consistent. So bit.ly/7figure money, a minimum of $25 donation. If you don't have it, don't be embarrassed to donate $5. Don't be embarrassed to donate $10. And if you don't have $25 of discretionary money, you need to be the first person to sign up. I'm actually going to offer today 50 scholarships to individuals in Houston who have been impacted by the storm, because they need to know. Yep. Shalonda said, I never thought $1 million was even possible for me until I hooked up with Coach. She has changed my mindset. And that's what has to occur for you to generate $1 million. And we're going to do that Friday at 7 p.m. Some of you are sitting around watching me make money. It's time for you to make money too. Hey, Miss TDJ Forever, I haven't seen you in a minute. So number one, you've got to be creative in your pricing. There go Tanya May, the lights back on, baby. Is the lights back on in Florida? Just tell me that. So number two, we're giving away too much sugar for a dime. Your lights ain't on yet, boo. Well, we praying, sis. We're giving away too much sugar for a dime. What that means is that we're so busy. 7 p.m. is going to be virtual, Lady Vonderlake. We're so busy trying to please people in order to get them as customers that we're just giving away the shop, and we don't have to. As a matter of fact, right now I'm rereading Simon Sinek's Start With Why. And the story he told was about General Motors, and they wanted to take over the car industry. They wanted to have the market share of the car industry. This is before foreign cars started coming on the scene. And again, if you haven't shared the video, please share the video. Hey, Tracy Stigler, thanks for sharing the video. And so one thing they started to do was have all of these cash back incentives. Well, the cash back incentives got so out of hand that they were literally losing money on every car. So they went to the public and they're like, we're losing money. We're about to go out of business. We're going to discontinue the cash back incentives. Well, the public, they wasn't feeling that. So they started buying other cars and almost drove GM out of business. I say that to say, don't give away any more than you can sustain long term. Stop giving away too much sugar for a dime just to get people to do business with you. Hey, my new client, Margie. And so if that is your case, because keep in mind, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, it's on the landing page, bit.ly/7 figure money. Keep in mind that people do business with who they want to do business with, and they find the money for what's important to them. There's not a day that goes by that I don't see somebody that's ultra and extra broke eating out. There's not a day that goes by that I don't see somebody extremely and severely broke at Papados, eating the fish platter that I refuse to spend money for. They got the clams. They got the shrimp, the crab cakes. They got the fish. They got it all on their platter, baby. But they're severely and extremely broke. They don't even know how they're going to pay their light bill. But today it doesn't matter. They balling out of control. And so if people want it, and that's why I even challenge some of you sometimes. You come, you sit, you watch me, and you want the next level, or at least you say you do. But you're not willing to do what it takes. And when you're really ready to do what it takes, you will make whatever sacrifices you need to in order to move to the next level. But yeah, it's not a day that goes by that I don't see broke folks at Papados. So you've got to stop. Exactly, Falashade. You've got to stop giving away so much stuff just to get a client. You've got to creatively package, and this is why we talk about creativity. You got to creatively package your stuff so that, yeah, it might be a lot, but it doesn't require a lot of effort on your part. And that's something you're going to see with the new program that I'm coming out with. You're going to get a lot of stuff. And it's going to be a lot of stuff that helps your business grow by leaps and bounds. But it's not going to require extenuating effort on my part. Number 3 is you're not creatively utilizing your social media platforms. I know that's right. Karen said, I'm making sacrifices. Hey, Aloha Bella. I'm making sacrifices so I can come on board with you. Here's the thing. It's not a long-term sacrifice. Hey, the J Firm. I haven't seen you in a minute. Hey, Pumpkin.
Well, I was just calling you back because, I have classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9:30 to 10:45. But if you're busy, ma'am, you can give me a call back later at 862-0864. Thank you.
I'm online.
All right, ma'am. Give me a call later. Love you.
Love you too, baby. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ooh, Kiara, you always get them wrong. That was not Faith. That was Hope. The course is Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and there will be a replay if you miss it. bit.ly/7figure-money. Yeah, that was Hope. Hope sent me a message the other day like she was my man. Like, I've been calling you all day, and you ain't answered the phone. You need to tell me what you've been doing all day is the reason you can't. I'm like, who is the mama? Baby, you out of line. These talking about they too cute. They a mess. And that's right, Adon. They are definitely the reason we work so hard. Oh yeah, they're absolutely chipper. They're chipper all the time. You know what, Tanika? This is not necessarily a program for someone with a business already. This is what I'm doing on Friday is for you, even if you don't have a business. Even if you don't have a business, you need to be there. Because it's going to expand your mind, your mindset. Hey, John, how are you? I'm great. So yeah, even if you don't have a business, you need to show up. And it's for a good cause. So you're not creatively using these social media platforms. A lot of you guys are playing follow the leader. If you see somebody do something on social media, you turn around and do the same thing they do because apparently it worked for them. When in actuality, we've got to make sure that we're doing what we need to do for our target. The Kiara talking about they used to be me. How many of you do that? Say me. You see somebody that did something on social media. Come on. Let's tell the truth. You see somebody that did something on social media and they got a lot of likes. And so you said, shoot, I'm going to do that too. Come on now. I guess Sharita and Kiara, y'all the only ones gonna tell the truth. But what you don't realize is that because everybody's target is different, what you do on social media has to be reflective of you and your target. Stop following the leader. And here's the thing, it's okay. But when you gonna let me teach you how to get it right? You see people, hey Cynthia, you see people showing up in groves, as Troy says. Thomas, if you haven't jumped in the social media game yet, what are you waiting on? There you go, Kiara. Kiara said it's okay to play copycat. You just got to copy the right cat. And you have to know who your target is and what they expect to see from you. I'll give you a great litmus test. A great litmus test as to how effective your social media is how much money you're making. Somebody say, wow. A great test of how effective your social media is. Hey, King Dion, welcome back. Is how much money you're making. And if you're not making any money, your followers are not growing, your brand name is not growing, it's something you're not doing right. And then at that point, you got to say to yourself, how long am I going to do it wrong? There's some of you been following me a year. Girl, we could have got it right by now. You could be off in the sunset earning some money. Thank you, Terry. When are you going to get it right? There's creativity involved in getting people to follow you on social media. And then another thing. Please tell me why you don't go live. I bet 90% of you watching me right now are not going live consistently. Am I right? Kiara, if you just keep going, you're just not a good speaker. Are you making money going live, King Dion? Are you making money going live, Carolyn? Because there's two categories. Are you going live and making money? Are you going live and not making money? Then let me help you. You can go live and do anything. Just make sure you're making money. I'm going to help you with that, J Firm. I'm going to help you plan your lives. But I'm going to help you plan to make some money too. Is that a deal? Vanasia said, I'm not consistent. Yeah, get the help. Get the help so you can start making money doing what you're already doing. And exactly, Natasha, if you're piquing the interest, I can show you how to close the gap. And class starts September 22nd. We'll talk about it Friday. Yeah. So, Bishay, who's helping you go live? Here's the thing. You will be able to eventually learn yourself how to make money going live. But why go through the headache if I'm already going live and already making money and I can show you? Timing is of the essence right now. Do you know that a live video gets 10 times the views as your most fantastic post? Say me if you need 10 times more clients, 10 times more views on your promotions, 10 times more followers, 10 times more money. Say me if you want 10 times more brand recognition, 10 times more exposure. Then you got to have a formula. You've got to have a formula for going live. You don't just jump out there. And if you let me, I'll show you how to even utilize your live streams to be effective on the rest of social media. Yeah, you don't just notice that, Terry. That's like, man, if I make a post right now versus go live, sometimes it's 100 times. Shay, schedule a call with me. We're going to talk about that in class, Margie. Because let me tell you something. There's benefits to each one. Her question was, is it best to go live on your personal page or on your business page? We're going to talk about that in class. We're going to talk about that in the live stream money funnel class because there's benefits to each one. Sure is. And Terry, just imagine if you were consistent. Terry said, I was surprised to see 80 views on one of my videos. Just imagine if you were consistent. If you went live every day and you only got 100 views on your video. Let me get our calculator. Is that 36,000 views a year? I got my accountant in here, Felicia Day. Is that 36,000 views a year? Yeah. Phanasia, if you got 700 views, you need to learn how to convert the 700 you have. 700 views is great. But if you can't get 7 clients out of 700 views, you getting more views is not going to help you. Laura, actually it's live stream money funnel because we don't just teach you how to go live. We teach you how to go live to feed your sales funnel. Hey, nutrition teachers. No, this is my class that's coming up on September 22nd. The September 22nd class is all about live stream. The Friday class is a workshop. Yeah. So you got to go live, guys. And if you don't know how to convert, you're literally wasting your time on live stream. Don't waste your time. And there's so many ways to make money on live stream. But if you don't know, you don't know. bit.ly/call-with-coach. That's how you schedule. Only serious people. bit.ly/call-with-coach. Because my time in a day is limited. And I'm not trying to be on the phone with nobody talking about, I wish I could afford you. Hey, dark and lovely. That's not how those calls go. So yes, creativity. Your lack of creativity is costing you. If you have not creatively created a team, it's costing you. Too many entrepreneurs out here trying to do everything by themselves. Good morning, Miss Cato. Yeah, that's a workshop. It's a fundraiser, Miss Carolyn. That's why the price is so low. One thing you're going to see next year, because I do a lot of low-cost workshops because I don't like to see people left behind, but you are going to see those prices increase next year. bit.ly/7 figure money, a donation. It's a fundraiser. So we're asking for a minimum of $25. But if you don't have $25, whatever you can afford. And there's some great bonuses for the people that donate $50 and $100. But yeah, you have to have a team. You know what, Phoenicia? I said, and I'm gonna get your name right eventually. Phoenicia. I say the same thing. She said, instead of saying, what can I do to afford you? Change the way you think, people. There's money everywhere. If you're not earning it, it's because of something you're doing wrong. It's your thought process. It's your focus. It's your pride. It's your fear. It's something. But me and my son were having a conversation. And I told my son, I love this country. Exactly. Carolyn said I stopped getting my nails done. I sold stuff on eBay. I ate less. Arthur Duran. That's something I teach. Guys, you can't expect the world to give you everything for free. In my class that starts on September 22nd, it's a 16-week course. One of the things I teach you is how to creatively put together a low-cost team. Here again, that's why you need coaches. But me and my son were having a conversation about being a patriot. And the fact that I love this country. Now, you can say what you want about the people in this country. That's up for debate sometimes. But for the most part, I love this country. And one of the reasons I love this country is because of my unlimited earning potential. And where else in the world can you go and literally have unlimited earning potential? But people are not even willing to invest to find out how to utilize their gifts and talents to turn on the faucet of unlimited earning potential. But yet you'll get somebody come from another country, haven't lived in America all their life, and is willing to do whatever it takes to turn on that faucet of unlimited earning potential. And it's available for all of us. But we don't know how to do what we don't know how to do. So if you haven't creatively put a team in place, let me teach you. Because the worst thing in the world is being a solopreneur. As a matter of fact, I tell people all the time, if you don't have a team, and if you don't have a sustainability plan, if you don't have a continuity plan for when you're not working, you're not an entrepreneur. You're an employee. Not creating enough products and services. That's number 6. I remember when I first wrote a book, I sat down, I said, I'm done. Not on Friday, Terry. Friday is just about showing you a 7-figure money funnel. When I wrote my first book, I said, I'm done. And then I said to myself, man, how am I going to make $1 million with one book? A lot of you guys only have one product or one service. And you need to be looking at it saying, how am I going to make $1 million with this one product and with this one service? And the truth of the matter is, it's going to be hard. So your lack of creativity in expanding your product shelf is costing you cash. We already talked about earlier, following and not leading is costing you money. Stop being a follower. Stop being a follower. Stand up in your industry and say, this is my industry, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to move myself to the next level in this industry. Martin Luther King was a leader. He didn't have near the tools that you have. But he spread a message across a nation. Exactly, Fanasia. But that's another critical mistake, is people don't understand what multiple streams of income really is. It's not 3 totally different businesses. It's not that. That's multiple streams of foolishness. It's not 4 multi-level marketing companies. It's not that. Thank you, Wendy. Wendy said, you are a dynamic speaker and I'm learning so much from you. Do you know what improves your speaking skills? Anybody want to improve their speaking skills? Say me. Anybody want to become a better speaker, a more prolific speaker, a more inspirational speaker, a more motivational speaker, a more influential speaker? Anybody? Start going live every day. Start going live every day. Let me tell you what happens. Do you know how most pastors and bishops, you got T.D. Jakes, who is an amazing orator. You got Joel Osteen, who is an amazing orator. Creflo Dollar, Benny Hinn, Mike Murdoch. Those guys are amazing. If you had to create a sermon every week for 52 weeks for 20 years, which is about what T.D. Jakes has done. So let's just put TD on the calendar, on the calculator. He has created a speech every week for 52 weeks, which is 52 speeches for 20 years. So he has created over 1,000. In my September 22nd class, yep, we deal with content creation, Thomas. So he's performed over 1,000 sermons. Right? But then you take me, that's been on live stream for 2 years and go live on average 2.5 times a day. I'm right there with him. I'm right there with him. For the course that starts on September 22nd, the link is bit.ly/live money sales. Live, L-I-V-E, money, M-O-N-E-Y, sales. I'm right there with him. I've done well over 1,000 videos, closer to 2 right now. I've had to come up with content for 2,000 videos. I've had to engage an audience in 2,000 videos. I've had to have a back and forth repertoire. I've had to keep people engaged in 2,000 videos. You do this enough and you get good at it. They say repetition is the mother of all skill. So let me tell you why you need to get good at it now. You need to get good at it now, because if you don't get good at it now, when everybody jumps on live stream, you've lost your learning curve opportunity. There is a learning curve. So if you don't get good at it now, and you wait until everybody else is jumping on live stream, then you've missed your opportunity to be a leader. And we talked about that. Leaders make money. Hey, Tanika. So you've got to be a leader. The world is waiting on leaders and not followers. There is nothing that is so scary as me not fulfilling my destiny. Last but not least, number 8, be yourself and stand out. Stop worrying about what people are going to say. Stop worrying about how people are going to react to you. Stop thinking that there's not somebody out there in the world that doesn't need you. Stop all the negative self-talk. We talked about that this morning. Start making your mind you. You got to stop. Thank you for the super heart, sis. And as long as your mind is holding you hostage, as long as you have a stronghold in your mind, yeah. Girl, yeah, trying to please everybody and ain't pleasing yourself. You got to stop that. So, that's where my combination of life and business coach comes in. I'm an amazing business coach, but I also am an amazing life coach. And what I realize is that if I can't move you, if I can't get you to move off a goal, I can't get you to move the needle. Yes, Margie, this video would have a replay. Thank you. Yeah. Sure, lack of creativity. And I'm going to say this in closing. Let me get out of here and make my calls. In closing, the fact that you were created different. Oh, Shannon, you're amazing too. The fact that we were all created different is a signal that none of us are supposed to do the exact same thing. You're going to do yours your way. I'm going to do mine my way. The end result is you get points for doing. And you get demerits for not. So for every day you're waiting to go live, that's a demerit. Every day that you're waiting to start your business, that's a demerit. A lot of times there's a portal, and that portal is only open but so long. Don't allow the portal to close on you before you're relegated to working a job for the rest of your life. All right? I'm going to get out of here. I got some calls to make. I'll be back today around 2:30, I think, 2:30, 3 o'clock. Love you guys. Have an amazing day. Be creative. Let me help you. If you've not signed up for the fundraiser workshop on Friday, make sure you do. bit.ly/7 figure money. It's going to be your glimpse at a 7-figure sales funnel and just how amazingly close you are to generating 7 figures in your business. Love you guys.